this is Psychic Renegade Tarot. I have a pick a card for you guys today. So I haven't filmed in a minute. I sat down to film and my nails were half broken. So I was like, you know what, whatever. If I don't film, I'm just never going to get to it at this point. Anyway, so I've pre-shuffled. I'm using 3 different decks. I'm using Modern Witch Tarot, Tattoo Tarot, and my good friend, her Everyday Oracle. This is Evolving Goddess 444's deck. She's amazing. Go check her out. She's one of my online friends. I've actually met some really great women and people, everybody, but women especially, on my Instagram. So I'm really proud of the people that have supported me and just been great people to get to know. And I love having this community of people that like inspire each other. So you know who you are. There's a lot of you. If you ever ended up in my DMs on Instagram and we've had conversations, just know I appreciate you. I appreciate you for connecting, for supporting me, and just being a real person. So I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but anyway. Okay, so we have 4 piles today. Let's do a karma reading. I don't know if I've done a karma reading before. I don't think so, but I'm kind of in the mood for it. So what I'm going to do is, what is this person's karma? And we're going to get into why and like what they did probably. And then at the end, I have the oracle cards for like a message to you. So it's kind of like Spirit's message to you after dealing with this, or dealing with this situation or this person, maybe what you need to hear, what you need to be encouraged. So that'll be at the end. So anyway, we have Ocean Jasper for pile number 1, Rainbow Moonstone for 2, Pyrite for pile 3, and Fuchsite for, I use raw Fuchsite for pile 4. So meditate on the cards, decide what you want. You can watch multiple piles if you have multiple people or situations to confront. Otherwise, yeah, let's get to it. If you want to book with me, check out my website. It's linked down below. If you want to donate, if you want to find me on Instagram and chat, whatever, yeah, I'm open to it. So I do tarot sessions and Reiki sessions, so I do both. So if you chose Ocean Jasper, pile 1, this is your pile. Like there's soot on my table. Okay. Let's do the Modern Witch Tarot first. So let's get into what did this person do to you, or it's gonna be like, well, okay, I'm gonna pull what they've done, but this is gonna be their karma mainly. So, okay, King of Pentacles. So this person is definitely gonna lose money. I feel like they might lose status or a position they held. Something to do with their stability. This, I'm feeling it's like a position, like they might like lower down in pay grade or lose a significant role in a community or something. For some people, this could even be like a divorce because the king is a husband. So I feel like if this was a relationship, this person wasn't faithful to you, or if it was a friendship or another kind of relationship, they like stole your creativity, or they were a huge energy vampire. So I'm seeing like 2 different situations. I feel like if this person was in a relationship with you and they were unfaithful, I feel like it drained your energy. It like drained the spark out of you. So, okay, so if they were a cheater, I see that they're going to be struggling with impotence or like ED or drive issues or dryness, or, you know, stuff that kind of gets in the way of a good time. So that is kind of their karma. Yeah. So basically, if they were like over sexual or using their sexual power to a point where they were like hurting people, you and other people, because I feel like other people involved maybe thought they were single, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, this person's actually going to lose something about their sex life. So it's just going to be unfulfilling. They're not going to be able to get wet or hard or that kind of thing, or they're not going to have any partners. Like something is going to be very severely lacking in that department. So this is definitely karmic justice. This is like the universe coming through for you when someone hurts you. If you're involved in any legal cases, I see you're going to come out on top. If they're challenging your character in any way, the truth is going to come out. I feel like the situation is leveling out. You might be still in it right now, or it could be fresh. So you might still be worried about some aspect of it. I see the truth is going to come out, and justice will prevail. If this was like a job or friend or colleague or something like that, they might have stolen money from you. Or they might have spoke bad on your name, and it might have cost you something significant, maybe a position, maybe a job, or maybe a court case, like some kind of like agreement or contract might have been broken. And so I feel like this is being rectified. Is that the right word? This is being, is that the word? I don't know. Anyway, justice is coming through. So the universe is correcting this wrong, because whatever went down shouldn't have gone down. And so it's turning around. It's turning around in your favor. What did I say? 6 of Pentacles. So if this was a relationship or friendship or colleague or whatever, the energy exchange wasn't even, like I was saying earlier, like they were an energy vampire, or if they were cheating, they're like abusing your trust in them. I have no problem with open relationships, for the record, but cheating, I mean, it's just kind of unnecessary in 2020 and 2021, in my opinion, because there's so many, like, you know, nuclear families or alternative families or relationships. You can do you. So if you just like enjoy hurting people, lying to people, or fucking them up emotionally and mentally, I don't know, I'm just not down with it. I'm not down. I'm not saying I've never cheated. I definitely have when I was younger, but it's something I grew out of because I learned to speak up for myself. Like those situations were because I didn't want to hurt the person by breaking up with them. So, I mean, like, that's stupid, right? So I learned it's better just to end it, obviously. Anyway, I'm just saying it's kind of uncalled for. So you're getting what you put in now. Like, I feel like part of this karmic justice is they're going to see you return these rewards. Like, they're going to see you in a better relationship, getting what you deserve. They're going to see you they're going to have to pay you back if they stole from you. They're going to have to give you back whatever they've taken from you. It's a righting of wrongs is what I see. And yeah, like moving forward, the energies you're going to be in are very balanced. And I feel like they're going to end up in the same kind of cycle that they put you through. So if it was very unbalanced, very like energy vampire-ish, like you just felt drained after you were around them, you felt negative after you were around them, they were always kind of like second guessing you or getting inside your head or tearing you down in some way. Like I said, like draining your spark. The universe is stepping in because this person is obviously not healthy for you or wasn't. So the universe isn't going to allow this anymore. Look at this. King and Queen of Pentacles. So there definitely could be like a separation, breakup, or divorce happening. If this was a relationship, I feel like you're putting your foot down. Maybe this has gone on for a while or has happened before. Or you just don't feel like this person's going to change. Or if they were married to someone else, they might have found out and this is some kind of separation. Anyway, so you, I feel, are more in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Like you're feeling stable and abundant. And again, I see them having to watch this in some way and having to know what they lost. So I feel like they're going to end up in deep regret. And even in like friendships and colleagues, like I feel like that company is going to realize how valuable you were after you left. And they'll see all the stuff that you were actually doing behind the scenes. And those friends that might have just blew you off or betrayed you or whatever it was, or just been using you is what it more feels like. They're not going to have access to your energy anymore. So that is actually going to be their karma. Is they're just not going to be able to find the same level of loyalty and pureness in friendships. They're going to find people that are more like themselves. So they're going to get more used and taken advantage of. And hold on, this is glaring. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, they're no longer going to have access to good people to use and abuse is what I see. King of Wands. I don't know why I saw like some of them might be getting like embarrassed publicly, and that feels random, but like, okay, so fire signs have big mouths, and King of Wands can be pretty harsh when they're burned. So I feel like somebody might surprise them. Somebody they thought that they were friends with or could trust is actually going to turn on them. And this might happen in public in some way. So they might get fired publicly. Their spouse might storm out on them publicly. A friend might ditch them or get in a fight with them publicly. Something's going to happen publicly. I feel like it's going to, or if this is court, that would make sense. It might be public. It's going to show their true colors, and it's going to be embarrassing for them. So, yeah. They might hide who they are in some way, and it's like going to come out. Queen of Wands. See this? It's interesting that we've got two couples here. So I feel like they're always going to be like looking at other relationships and wishing they could have it. So I feel like they're going to look at healthy couples and maybe even your relationship in the future or now and be jealous of how concrete it is or how happy and content you are. Or they'll be looking at other jobs, other people's lives, other friendships, and wishing. It's kind of like the energy of like a sad person on the outside looking in. It's like they're going to wish they could be a part of it, but they're always going to feel kind of left out, because I feel like this person alienated you in some way or made you feel left out or just messed with your head and your emotions in some way, that left you feeling like drained, like you weren't yourself. So yeah, and then Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to lose opportunities. Something that they really wanted is going to fall through, or they're going to realize it's not what they thought it was. It's not going to be realistic, or it's not going to come to fruition. I feel like at the same time, it's a mirrored energy. Like they're going to be watching you receive your blessings. You receive the things you worked hard for, that you actually earned or maybe owed to you because you've been treating people in your life decently and lovingly. I again see that like if they stole money from you, maybe somebody might be stealing money from them. I definitely see a loss of finances, but I feel like it might actually be like a theft, or it could be like someone might steal their car, or like something they just bought maybe. Or it's like if they book a trip, it's going to fall through. Like something that they kind of wanted, something they were looking forward to isn't going to happen. Okay, I'm getting more of the vibes of like an embarrassing loss of status. So if this person held some kind of title or financial gain, or they were bragging about something, or just kind of like high on their horse, I see they're gonna be disgraced or embarrassed in some way, and they're going to lose this title or lose the ability to brag about it. I feel like they'll realize they're not this emperor they thought they were, or they have more to learn or more to work for. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be taken down a notch is what I see. This could even be in the bedroom. They might be embarrassed sexually, because I'm seeing a lot of red in this card, like the root chakra. So again, it might go back to impotence or performance issues. That's honestly what I see. Okay, 6 of Swords. I feel like they're going to get stuck in this negative cycle. You're going to sail off into better waters and to better things, and they're going to see that. And you're not going to want them back anymore. You're not going to want to be friends with them anymore. You're not going to want the job back anymore. Like, you're just going to move on. And I feel like they're going to get stuck in this cyclical cycle of negativity. They're not going to be able to move on. It's like they're going to be stuck here with these swords while you sail away. So I feel like they're actually going to think about this for quite some time. Like they're going to like reminisce on what they did to you. the Hermit. This person is going to feel isolated and lonely. I feel like they might lose some associates over this or some friends. Their reputation might take a hit in some way because I feel like their character came out in a public way that it wasn't known before. So they might have somewhat of like a mask on around people, and this was shown. Yeah, I feel like they are going to want to reach out to you. They're going to want to have access to you. They're going to want to talk to you, but that's not going to happen. So they're never going to get this closure. They're never going to get the satisfaction of like knowing if you forgive them or not. They're never going to be able to feed off your energy ever again. They're never going to feel the same love you had for them again. I feel like most of you are cutting this person off quite cold. I see the situation got that bad that you feel like this is what you have to do to walk away. Like maybe you really, really cared about this person, or maybe you knew them for a while, or they were part of like your inner circle in some way. I feel like you let them in to your trust and they betrayed it. So I feel like this energy of like, you're just done. You just don't want to deal with people that are capable of those kind of things. And so you're setting yourself free. Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I see abundance and opportunities coming your way here with the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like they're gonna have to watch someone else take care of you. They're gonna have to watch you happy in other positions, in other friendships, at other companies. This could be like entrepreneurship, like you might be pursuing your own businesses. I'm seeing like hair, jewelry. Somebody might actually do like online marketing or crypto trading, or even, you know, tarot reading. Some of you are artists. One of you might be a tattoo artist. I'm seeing a lot of different careers or paths, but anyway, I feel like whatever you're interested in it, you're kind of going towards that, and you're using this as like a tool of inspiration and to kind of like heal and move on from the situation. And I feel like it's really going to come through for you. You might be like expressing your pain through art in some way or something, or you might just, I don't know, be helping people in some way. Yeah, I feel like whatever happened to you, it left some kind of mark on you in some way. Like, I think it changed the way you see friendships, or it changed the way you see relationships. Like, I feel like you settled for not so great situations in the past, and I feel like you're just kind of done with it. So you're moving on and leveling up your standards kind of thing. Like, you just want good people around you. So you're no longer accepting any BS. So I see like really good, healthy things coming through for you, and this is actually gonna like hurt this person to know like you're better off without them, basically. Okay, so I want to look at some oracles. This is a great deck. It's very like soothing, loving, healing, and amazing. And so I thought, like, if you are dealing with a situation like this, and if it is really raw or rough or gross or just heavy, these might help at the end to just be kind of like, okay, what does Spirit want to say to you personally, after dealing with this? So allow someone to love you completely naked with all of your clothes on. So that's really cool. Like, maybe this person was like over sexual with you and didn't appreciate like the other parts of you, and so Spirit's like reminding you like you want that like more holistic love. Like, you want something more deep. Like, you want someone to actually care about you and not just your body, yada yada. So what else do we got? The answers you need are coming. So if you've been confused or kind of stuck, if you've questioned why this happened, or why did this have to happen to you, kind of thing, like, I feel like it was pretty brutal, or it was really painful. You're probably very in love with this person, or really close to this friend, or really invested in this job. So yeah, Spirit was saying like this definitely kind of was intentional, because it was like it was going to shift you in a way that you needed to happen. Like, you might have been a people pleaser and been settling for less, and so like the universe needed to push you a little bit. because what they want to give you is so much better. I do not judge you, therefore no one can judge you. That's awesome. That sounds like a Bible quote. I don't know if it is, but it sounds like it. Exactly. Like, if you don't judge yourself, like, no one else's opinion matters. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself that grace to make mistakes. Give yourself that grace to grow and get better, and you're not going to know everything. You're not going to see everything the first time around. People are going to get over on you, especially if you do have a good heart. So let it go. You know, at the end of the day, let it go for yourself. And yeah. The hardest thing about change is that you don't know what's coming, but give yourself more credit. You have always survived. So I feel like you're a fighter. I feel like this could be a huge shift. Like, maybe you're very invested in this friendship, place, thing, or relationship. And some of you, I do see this as a divorce. But I feel like Spirit is like encouraging you to take this leap, because what they have for you is so much better. If you're not happy where you're at, if you're not respected where you're at, if you're being abused, if you're being taken advantage of, I mean, I can't say like leave every relationship, because some really you can work on and you can get help. But you know where you're at. This situation seems like it's pretty done. So yeah, that's what I'm coming from. Anyway, pile 1. Let me know what you thought. I love to read your guys' comments down below. Any comment, if you like and subscribe, any comment, it automatically enters you in my monthly giveaways. I usually do those over Zoom. Those are really fun. And yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time on my channel. Consider subscribing. I would love it, and it helps me grow. All right, bye. All right, pile 2. If you chose Rainbow Moonstone, this is you. We're going to look at what is the karma of this person that hurt you, what they do kind of is going to come out, and then at the end, we're going to go through some oracle messages, basically what you need to hear after dealing with this situation, because usually this kind of reading, I don't do them that often because I don't like channeling negative energy, to be honest, but sometimes you do need to hear these kind of messages, especially if like maybe you're waiting for justice to happen and you're frustrated. It's like kind of nice to know, maybe if you don't see it, this person is going to get their karma. Trust me, they will. It's the law of the universe, so don't worry about that. Okay, we're gonna go through Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is gonna end up lonely. Like, if they easily got dates or offers or advances in the past, that's kind of gonna slow down or stop. Or they're not going to get the kind of people that they normally want. So they're going to be like disappointed in romance and love, basically. Also, I feel like if they had emotions for somebody, those are going to kind of like fizzle or die, or whoever was into them is going to kind of fizzle and die. I feel like this person messed with your emotions a little bit, whether this was a friend or a lover or whomever. I'm seeing the situation was they were emotionally manipulative with you, and I feel like I feel like this person did it intentionally. They kind of knew that they had this power over you, and they enjoyed it in like a sadistic way, and so their karma is that they're not going to have like satisfaction in love, because they basically don't deserve it, and they're abusing their power over other people, and they abuse their power over you, who was a good person. So, and the universe is like, why would we keep giving you good people? So yeah, they're going to get blocked from that energy, and they're no longer going to be able to feed off of people in the same way or hurt people. The Hierophant. If this person had like spiritual status or spiritual gifts, I feel like those are actually going to get blocked by spirit. So if, I don't know, if they had like a connection to God, or if they had favor in some kind of way, or they were really like skilled in like rituals or something like that, I feel like they're definitely going to be feeling blocked. So whatever their like niche was, I feel like they're getting unplugged from that like source. So they're going to have like issues just like connecting with their ancestors. They're going to have issues like things that they are trying to manifest aren't going to come through. I feel like if they're like an intuitive, those whatever it's called, those skills, I don't know, those are going to be blocked basically. Yeah, I just see this as like what they're normally able to do is no longer going to, it's no longer going to flow like it used to. And it's because they're abusing, like the universe gave them a gift and they're abusing it. So instead of like using their emotional maturity to help people or to heal people, they're using it to manipulate people. So the universe is kind of like, that's not what we gave you that gift for. And if you're going to go hurt people with it, then we're going to take it from you. So, I mean, it could be like false prophet kind of person or something like that. Like they were like actively hurting people or deceiving people in some way. Look at the Hermit. Oh yeah. So it's like, if they had some kind of like influence or platform, I feel like that's going to be dying down. If they had a lot of views, those are be going down. Their channel might get shut down or blocked, or something like that. Like if it actually is that negative, they're actually like bullying people or hate speech or something really crazy. I don't know. Yeah, like something's going, like they're gonna have to go back into study mode. They're gonna have to like kind of start over. They might have to like rebuild something or start a new platform or something like that. I just feel like something's going to get taken from them with this Hermit energy. It's going to cause them to kind of withdraw. And again, I'm seeing like a spiritual, it's like a spiritual skill is going to be taken from them. So they might be like blocked by their own ancestors. I feel like this person knew what they were doing was wrong, and I feel like they were very like calculated about it and actually enjoyed it. So it's like they're being like reprimanded by spirit here. I feel like they're like, look at, just like closing the book. Like basically spirit is just like, no, you just can't do that. So the Moon again. Okay, if this person was like copying you or stealing your work or stealing your ideas or like mooching off your energy or trying to block your blessings in some way, I'm feeling this might be like work related, but it could be other situations. With the Moon here, I'm again getting that like maybe what this person values is spirituality or some kind of skill or connection or something that they are developing. I feel like this is going to be taken from them. So if they're in some kind of coven, they might be like kicked out. If they're talking to their ancestors, they're like not going to respond. Yeah, I just feel like they might have gotten into some kind of dark arts, and I'm not speaking bad on like anybody that does that, but I don't know. I feel like something they were doing had really bad intentions or might have been like really hurting people, and so they are getting blocked by the universe because they were maybe they were doing black magic on you. Maybe they were just maybe they were trying to trip up good people that the universe was trying to bless. And so they're just, yeah, I see this as like a reprimanding, and it's going to come in like a community of women or in a spiritual setting, or it's to do with like their own connection is actually being severed. Five of Swords. I feel like they're not going to feel close to spirit or God. They're going to feel a disconnect or a void there. It's going to make them feel anxious. It might cause them to lash out at people that they know. It might cause like just an instability in general, and it might pour over into the rest of their relationships in life because they're not going to get that grounding from spirit that they normally get from that give and take. So yeah, I feel like also like rumors might get started about this person, or people are just going to see them in a different light, and yeah, not buy their bullshit basically. Four of Swords. This person is going to be embarrassed. I feel like they might pull away from people because it's like their true colors are going to come out, and they're going to be embarrassed by this. She looks tired, but I feel like it's almost like she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm dealing with this. This is more like depression or like my life is falling apart. I'm not seeing it as just like actual rest. So this person might like go through a bout of depression. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It's just, that's what I'm picking up. And it might be pretty severe mental torture because of all the mental torture they put you through. I feel like it's coming back on them, and it's gonna come back on them more so, and they can't handle it. So I feel like they must have put you through quite a lot, because when they get this backswing of karma, they're not gonna be able to handle it very well. Like, it's gonna really hit them hard. They might have to like take time off work. They might get sick. They might isolate. Like, this person's gonna go through kind of like a mental torture almost. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna feel mentally like fogged. They're not going to be in like the capacity to learn or to try new things. I feel like they're going to be kind of like cut off. And I feel like people around them are going to be like combative and bitchy and rude. And it's like, basically is what I'm seeing is who they are on the inside is how the world is going to respond to them. So they're going to be experiencing themselves. So when they go out in public, the people they interact with, if they're rude or they're standoffish or whatever, it's going to be like the dark parts of themselves. So it's like the universe is going to be showing them their shadow side quite literally by making them live through their own like personal hell. But it's like of their own making, because they went out and did this stuff quite on purpose is what I see, and they enjoyed it. So they're going through almost like a punishment is what I feel. Two of Wands. So yeah, they might be blocked. They might have to move out of someplace or move someplace. Some kind of travel plans might fall through, like I said, or they're just going to feel blocked. Like, they're not going to know what they need or which way they should go. So this person's going to feel very clouded. Okay. The High Priestess and the Moon. Okay, yeah, they're definitely getting blocked by their gifts. I feel like their communication might be blocked too with it isn't the Gemini, but it looks like the Gemini card here. So, symbol, sorry. I just feel like, yeah, like something that they cling to, something that they lean on very much so, or like take pride in, is going to be taken from them. And I feel like it's their connection to the divine. Like, the divine is cutting them off in some way, or like basically putting them in timeout. Like spiritual, what is that called? Is it spiritual timeout? Yeah. Page of Cups. So they're not going to feel lucky. I feel like this person tried to block you or take things from you in some way, and so it's like their blessings are going to get blocked. It's almost like when you buy like a bouquet of flowers and it like rots the next day. It's like, even when they get something nice, it's going to slip through their fingers. Even if they meet someone and they think they're great, they're going to find out quite like soon that the person is just fake, or, you know, like racist or rude or something that's just like non-negotiable. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like their plants might die. Like, there's like nothing is really happy in this person's environment. And I feel like they're going to start to struggle emotionally quite a bit. So the same way that they took advantage of your emotions with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like with the Page of Cups, it's going to be manifesting in them having a blockage of emotions or just being emotionally imbalanced. I think it's as they see like karma take a swing through their life, they're going to be just quite in shock. Maybe they got away with this for a while, or been treating people badly for a while. Page of Wands. I feel like they're going to be blocked creatively. You know, just things that they used to enjoy, they're not going to feel the same passion for. So it's like, this is really going to get to them. I feel like it could honestly be some kind of like depression or like mental issues, but it's like their libido could take a suffer from this, just from like the lack of energy. But I'm feeling like it's more of just like a lack of inspiration. Like, they're not going to feel like that zest for life or that passion. They're just going to feel very like void and very empty and numb. and just, I don't know. Honestly, it just feels like they're getting back like double the dosage what they handed you, and it's going to be too much for them, basically. Okay, let's get into these oracles, you guys. So if you made it to this part of the reading, this is kind of like, what do you need to hear from Spirit after dealing with this gross situation in this person? And like, yeah, like what do you need to hear to kind of like move past this? Okay. When things don't go as planned, there is something better for you. Allow yourself to be present in this moment so that you recognize opportunities as they are presented to you. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people, this was like a work situation or friendship, and it's like maybe you really like were banking on this person. Maybe you were going to partner with them in some way. Maybe you just really thought that they were like down for you, and they're not. So it's like, be willing to be flexible, because sometimes losses end up being, you know, blessings in the end. So like if you're losing somebody that's not good for you, it might hurt still, but it's going to be better, you know. Do something nice for yourself today. Yeah, I feel like this person really took from you, drained you, really like knocked your confidence, or just frustrated you so much that you didn't have the energy to do the things that normally make you confident, like something like that. So be good to yourself, be gentle with yourself, do something for yourself, you know, like, I don't know. It could be anything. I don't want to list off everything people like, you know what I mean? Just do something nice. Self-development and self-awareness are your keys to success. Continue to be a better version of yourself every day. So yeah, I feel like this person kind of like got you to the point where you weren't even investing in yourself any longer because your energy was so drained. So this is saying like, don't neglect yourself, you know, slowly just pour back into yourself, and that's going to like boost your energy more and unplug yourself from this like gross energy. Take a break from the world. It's time for some healing and introspection. This could be like, take a social media detox. They say like even for like your dopamine receptors, you should do it for at least a couple hours a day or a whole day per week or something, or as much as you can, because we get so overstimulated by our electronic devices. It really actually starts to affect our dopamine receptors, and then you can't be happy. So I don't know, I read that somewhere. Anyway, so that might be part of it, like just not being plugged in. Don't be online too much. Don't compare yourself. Don't follow this person. Like block them, unfollow them, whatever it is. Like separate your energy from them and allow yourself that space. And you know what? Go through your social medias, and if scroll through them, and if you're following people that just like rub you the wrong way or just don't have good vibes or aren't making, just unfollow them. Unfollow them. It's that easy. Just unfollow them, you know. Life's too short. I think you should only follow people that are on the same vibe as you, that inspire you, and that are, you know, positive. That's my opinion. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, pal 2. Thank you for watching. Comment down below. If you guys subscribe and comment, it enters you in my monthly giveaways. If you want to book with me, if you want to book tarot, a personal tarot reading, or a Reiki session, check out my website. And thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, pile 3, if you chose a pyrite, this is your pile. Let's find out what's this person's karma for hurting you, and basically we'll get into a little bit about what they did. And at the end, we're going to do some oracle cards for what you need to hear from Spirit to basically heal from this or move on from this or whatever. Maybe some closure kind of thing. Hold on. Okay. Ace of Swords. Oh. So I feel like if this happened privately, if people don't know about this or don't believe you, whatever the situation was, I feel like this person might have lied about it, might have hid it, might have covered it up. The truth's coming out. So that is part of their karma, is the truth is going to come out about the situation, and they're not going to be able to hide, and they're not going to be able to lie about it. And yeah, I feel like that's going to be very vindicating for you. Like, I feel like you've been very frustrated by this, and so the truth coming out is going to be very freeing for you. It might have been a long time coming, or it just might have been a serious situation, or just a very frustrating situation. So I feel like you needed to know the truth, or other people needed to know the truth, and that's going to happen. Yeah, I feel like this involved like a lot of lying and deception or conning in some way. Like this person tried to pull like the wool over your eyes or try to keep you confused. They might have tried to put on a false persona or lie about who they were or their intentions in some way. But I feel like their karma is that you're going to figure out who they are. Like your karma is that you're discovering this or other people are discovering this. And they're not going to be able to lie or confuse you any longer. Page of Wands. I don't know why. In all the piles, I'm getting like an impotence thing. Like they're going to have like libido issues. Maybe this person is just like runs on lower chakras and gets like sexual gratification, or that's like a confidence boost to them. So I feel like that's why their karma might come in that form. It's like they're not going to be able to perform, or like it's just going to be off in some way. Yeah. So I feel like they're going to be blocked from like new opportunities. Also, I feel like something they were planning is going to be like taken back. I also feel like if this person is younger, they're going to be feeling old, or if they had a lot of like energy, it's going to be like drained from them. So I feel like some kind of like life zest that they had, like for some people it's like brains, beauty, charisma, like something about it is going to be dimmed, or they're just going to not be feeling this energy. Like they're not going to be feeling on top of the world like they normally do. So I feel like their own like confidence is going to take a hit, or their like skin is going to break out, or their hair is going to dry out, or like they're going to start balding, or they're going to like lose their energy and not work out and not take care of themselves, or they're just like crack jokes and no one laughs. Like it's just gonna be something like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Yeah. Does that make sense? Three of Pentacles. I also feel like they're gonna lose like opportunities, maybe partnerships. I feel like when this truth comes out, people aren't gonna want to work with them any longer. People aren't gonna trust them any longer. People are gonna see them for who they really are and not want any part of it. So this person probably did quite a lot of lying, and maybe you had no idea who they really were or who their real intentions really were. So I feel like they really pulled one over on you, or tried to, and this is going to be shown. Like I feel like this could even be like a relationship scammer, or like something on that level where they like just lied about everything basically. Or if this was a friend, what is on my selenite? Or if this is a friend, it's just like they're just totally two-faced and fake. Like they're just not who they made themselves out to be, and they might have had ill intentions from the get-go is the thing. And so the universe is really gonna like take it back with this person. Yeah, they're gonna lose like opportunities. They might lose engagements. They might lose people in their network. They might lose friendships or associates, or something that they really cherished. With the Nine of Pentacles, this could be a loss of investments. You know, it could be anything from like they get audited, or their stocks drop, or their car needs a huge maintenance thing that's like expensive. Like something that they put their money in is going to deteriorate, or they're not going to get back what they thought they were going to get from it. I mean, this is even like if this person is like gardening, like bunnies are gonna get through the garden, eat their stuff, like something like that. Like they're just something that they were looking forward to and putting their time and energy into is not gonna pan out. So maybe they were working really hard for a raise and it's not gonna happen. It's gonna give in to someone else. Something that they were looking forward to is gonna fall through. And I just feel like a loss of investment. So they might have invested their money in made a poor investment. Everything is fine. So it's like a Ten of Swords card, but it's everything is fine. So this person is going to be like laying there in their misery, trying to convince themselves that everything is fine. Like normally, I take a positive spin on this card, but because we're talking about karma, it's like they're basically going to feel really lonely. Like they're going to have to be soothing themselves, like telling themselves they're fine. And that's a really lonely place to be. Like if you don't even have anyone encouraging you. So they might have lied to so many people or put on such a fake persona that when this comes out, they're going to feel like they don't have any friends or they don't have anyone around them, or people just don't want to be around them. So they might end up just like literally, you know, at home searching social media by themselves, doing nothing. Very much in like a low vibing state of mind. 9 of Wands. So this is going to really take it out of them. The 9 of Wands is like not giving up against all obstacles. So I feel like life is going to turn hard for them. Like things aren't going to come as easy to them any longer. If they had some kind of luck, it's going to drain. Yeah, it's going to basically like they're going to eat the shit sandwich that they made for other people. So the universe, I don't know where that came from. Oh my gosh, have you seen the movie The Help when they make the cake? Anyway, that was funny. But 9 of Wands, it's like, yeah, the universe is not going to make things easy for them any longer. They're going to have to work for like every penny that they own. They're going to have to work for everything twice as hard. Like their cars are going to like die and they're going to have to get new ones. Like their house is going to burn down and they have to build a new one. Like stuff like that. Like they're just, things are not going to come easy to them any longer. And they're going to regret making things difficult or making things bad for other people. So I feel like they are going to recognize why this is happening. Yeah, King of Cups. They won't admit it probably, but they're going to be in their emotions. So I feel like this actually is going to like mess with their emotions. And this person, I don't know. I feel like this person does have a soft spot, but it's like they ignore it and they do these bad things. And so it's like the universe is like, you can't ignore it and do these bad things. You know you're hurting people. So they're going to experience the same hurt that they gave to you and I feel like to others. So if they took advantage of you, if they lied, I feel like they just like the level they went to lie or to deceive you was so terrible that it just like really broke you. So I feel like this person is going through the same thing. Like they're really going to break down. They might actually like cry in front of people or just get emotional or like kind of snap at people. Like people are going to tell they're not in a good energy. This is your Justice though. So justice will prevail, especially if this is anything to do with like legal or them like talking down on your name or putting you in bad situations, or if they got you fired, or if they just like used and abused you or whatever it was, like whatever kind of deception. I feel like it affected your actual like life in a huge way. Like you weren't able to like do what you used to do at your job because you were so emotionally distraught, or maybe they talked bad about your reputation and got you fired kind of thing. Like it actually affected your life in a big way. So this is turning around. And I feel like that energy will be mirrored back to them. So they're going to be going through a very similar situation to what they put you through, but worse. Yeah. So 8 of Pentacles, it's like they're going to have to work very hard. I feel like they're going to have to go back to the drawing board on something. Maybe they thought they were an expert. Like if this was a work situation, they might have like lied about their credentials and like taken a position from you. And then it's like they couldn't perform in the position because they actually weren't qualified. So it's like they actually have to go back to school or take like a job that they don't want to do, like a 9-to-5 kind of thing. Or I don't know, I'm seeing like a setback kind of energy of the level that they thought they were at, they're not at yet. So this person is like frustrated that they have to start over in some way, but this was just their karma because they were lying, like they weren't even there yet. And 9 of Cups. So something that they were really like hoping and dreaming and wishing for is not going to come through. So if this person was like, if this was like a relationship scammer, like you're going to figure out who they are and leave them, or other people are, or if they took a position from you or lied in court or got you fired, whatever they were hoping to gain out of that, like money, status, whatever, it's just not going to happen. So I feel like this person might have been in this empty victory or waiting for an empty victory, and it's like it's not going to happen. So the truth is going to come out and stop it. So whatever they thought they were going to get, they're not even going to get it. So yeah. This was a weird pile. I feel like there's a lot of different scenarios on what it is specifically, but I'm just feeling like icky, deceitful, deceptive vibes. Like, I don't know. All right, let's see what you need to hear. Pile 3. Something good is coming your way. So I feel like if you stopped believing in good things because of this, or if it was just so awful by the end of it, you're just like, wow, is anybody good anymore? Like, are there any like true friends anymore? Like, are any jobs honest? Are any, you know, relationships honest? I feel like it really like killed your like faith in a way. And so I don't know, Spirit is just reminding you that good things are coming, and this situation will get resolved and you will get your vindication. So good things are coming. Don't freak out. Your energy is divine and sacred. Don't allow everyone access to it. So you need to be more picky about your jobs that you say yes to, your friendships, your colleagues, and your romantic relationships especially. Not everyone's who they say they are, and not everyone follows through. So it's just really read energy and really like read the vibes. If like what's coming out of their mouth doesn't match the energy you see on their whole person, they're full of shit. You know, it's just don't discredit your own intuition if you just feel like a weird vibe from somebody, or you just feel off about it, or you just know like not to trust them, or I don't know, you know what I mean? Like if it's just Spirit saying, hey, this isn't your person, or this isn't your situation, or I don't think you should trust this person. Yeah, start to listen to that. Really listen to yourself, because not everyone is good, unfortunately, and not everyone has good intentions, unfortunately. And I think, yes, you should live to your fullest and give people chances, but don't be dumb, you know, like don't get used and abused. Start to like recognize those red flags and don't ignore them. There's a reason they're built into us for our own protection. It's not just for like our physical protection. Like you don't want to get mentally and emotionally fucked up. Like that's the same kind of trauma in the end, you know. So anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. All right. Some things you just know without having all the facts in front of you. Trust your intuition. It will not lie to you. What'd I just say? Oh my gosh. See? This person probably lied to you so much you started second guessing yourself. So don't do that. Like really don't do that. Like that is like your inner voice to protect you. So I would say listen to it. You're flawless just the way you are. Embrace your femininity. So I know a lot of my viewers are women. Everyone's welcome here. I just know like when I look at my analytics, they are. So yeah. If you are feminine, this might have just like taken a toll on you. And even if you're not, like, I feel like it just took a spark out of you. You didn't feel like yourself. You didn't feel confident. It really was like a mental F in your head. Like, so I feel like you kind of have to like regain your composure a little bit, like regain your energy and kind of lay this to rest. So whatever that takes, go ahead and do it. Like if you need to take a little vacation, or do something nice for yourself, or just really be protective of your energy, or cut these people out, like do it. Like at the end of the day, you deserve to be happy. And if someone's really just lying through their teeth and hurting you, then you shouldn't have to put up with that. That's my opinion. But nobody can decide what you deserve but yourself. So you have to learn to defend yourself, basically. All right, you guys. Anyway, if you want to book with me, my website's down below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more, and like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below and tell me what you thought, and that enters you into my monthly giveaways. But thank you for watching. Bye, Pile 3. Pile 4, if you chose the raw fuchsite, this is you. Let's get into what's their karma, what they did, and at the end we'll look at some oracle cards for basically what you need to hear to kind of move on from this, heal from this, or get over it. Okay. The Hanged Man. So this person is going to trip over their own BS in some way. I feel like they're just not going to be allowed to do the things they used to be. If this person had like access to a lot of people or a big platform, or they were out and about, I feel like they're going to be like housebound or bedridden or fired or like put in their place, or like they're not going to have the same influence or access to people that they once had. They're going to be like, Spirit's going to isolate them on purpose, because basically as like a timeout. I also feel like they're just going to be in their head a lot. They're going to be in their head a lot because I feel like what they did, they knew better and they did it anyway. So it's like they're going to be tormented with their own guilt about this. Yeah, I'm seeing like they're replaying it in their head over and over again. So this person's like literally kicking themselves for whatever happened, and they feel stupid. They also are afraid for other people to find out. The Sun. So this person might have like interfered with your children, or this might have involved a child, or they might just have been very childish through this exchange. But I feel like if they interfered with your children, this is going to be a severe karmic swing. Like they're going to be blocked from what they consider their happiness or what brings them joy, or they're not going to have access to this child. Or if they were just very childish, I feel like that's going to be like shown to them, and they're going to be just embarrassed of their behavior, or kind of just like put in their place. Basically, they're going to realize that they were in the wrong. Wheel of Fortune. I see this as a loss of opportunity. I see this as like, I don't know, like something that they thought that was going to come through for them just isn't. Because could be a loss of money as well, but I feel like it's more just like things they wanted are going to go wrong or be very delayed. If this person wanted to have children, they're not going to. I feel like if it was like very severe and they were messing with your children in some way, it's like the universe isn't going to allow them to have their own. Or if they already have children, I feel like their children aren't going to look at them the same way. Like they're going to turn against them when they realize what kind of person they are. So, ouch. Yeah. Knight of Wands. So this person might have just like pursued other things, or kind of iced you out, or didn't take a chance on you, or didn't give you the time that you deserved, or just wasn't there for you like they should have been. I feel like people are going to be running out on them. Like when they get settled and just when they get like comfortable with someone, the person's going to disappear. Or just when they start to enjoy a job, it's going to like, they're going to get laid off. Something like that. It's going to be like things that they pursue are going to fall through. Especially if they blocked opportunities for you. So that's what I see. Let me see. What did I say? The Death card. So they're going to be going through a huge transformation, but it's not going to be like a happy regeneration. It's going to be like things are going to be taken away from them, because blessings that they took were either not theirs to take, or they don't deserve them because they're mishandling them. So the universe is actually going to take things away from them. They also could go through some kind of like addiction is what I'm seeing here, or somebody close to them could actually pass as well. The World under the Wheel of Fortune. So if this person has like nudes, they might get leaked publicly. I don't know. I saw that. There might be like some kind of just like exposure publicly, and also like a travel ban. Like if they wanted to go somewhere, they can't go to that country or that place. Or if they were really like vocal or out in a community, I feel like they're going to be like shunned out of this community or this circle. If this person was very like flaunting their body or very proud of their body, I feel like they're going to go through like insecurity issues, and it's like they're just not going to feel like themselves. They're not going to like want to show themselves off. Yeah, like all that confidence is definitely going to die with this shift in their life when they lose these things. So they're just like, I feel like they're just not going to feel beautiful. Like they're not going to feel like themselves. So they might really have tried to attack you or knocked your confidence in some way. If this person got involved with your family or tried to break your family up, I don't know. I'm seeing this as like, yeah, somebody might have literally tried to interfere with your family life in some way, your children, your spouse, your happy home, something. And I feel like the universe is like, oh, hell no. So they're getting blocked for opportunities. They're getting blocked from their happiness. Their confidence is taking a hit. So whatever they thought they were going to gain, they're not. And I feel like if they were a part of your family or a friend of the family, they're going to get outed. So it's like, this might have been a betrayal or just an injustice or some kind of just, I don't know. I'm not getting a clear note on it because this is a general reading. So I feel like they just messed with something that they shouldn't have, and it might have involved your kids or your family. And so the universe is going to put them in their place, and they're losing opportunities. They're no longer going to be able to do this to your family. This could be anything from like a scammer to like an affair to like, you know, DHS getting involved in your family and they shouldn't, or something like that. I don't know, but it could be anything. So people are going to be taking from them is what I see. They also might get scammed back. Somebody might lie about them, or any efforts they put in are just not going to be matched back. So I feel like if it's like this person tried to like break up your happy family because they were jealous and wanted that for themselves, it's like they're never going to find that give and take that they want, because they, instead of just finding it for themselves, they try to take someone else's. So it's just a gross energy. So they're just not going to, they're not going to find what they tried to steal. You know what I mean? Like the universe isn't going to give it to them any longer. Like even if they had love in their future, it's like it's going to be taken from them because they took yours, basically. Does that make sense? It's like they didn't have the patience to wait for their blessing. I'm feeling like they tried to steal your opportunity, your relationship, your career, something from you. They might have even tried to steal your kid. Like this could be like custody battle, something. So it's like they try to take something that wasn't theirs. And so they're not going to be able to find this like fulfillment, especially not in whatever this was. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Like people are going to be walking away from them. I feel like their lover will abandon them. Like they're going to be feeling emotionally void, or like I don't know what the word is, not invalid, but yeah, it's like they're not going to be emotionally satisfied. Whatever kind of semblance of fake relationship they had around them are going to like melt off. Like they're just going to realize that nothing they have is really real, and nothing they have is really of substance, and things that they thought they had, they're going to lose. I feel like this person has a history of taking from others. It's like when they see something, instead of being like, oh, that's really awesome, I hope to have something like that someday, they'll go out and try to actually like take that from that person. Like they'll try to actually take your job or actually take your person. It's like they can't just get it for themselves. So it's kind of like an imbalance. I feel like this person might actually be mentally imbalanced in some way. 9 of Swords. What did I say? So this person might suffer from some kind of mental disorder or just be very mentally imbalanced. And instead of dealing with their issues, they take it out on others. And instead of working for things they want, they try to steal it from others. So it's just a very like victim mentality, very like, I don't know, it's feeling very low vibey to me. It's feeling very gross. Like just that person that's like jealous of everybody, or just like hates you if you're successful, or hates you if you're attractive, or hates you if you're happy. Like they can't be happy for others is what I feel like. And they've actually tried to interfere with people's happiness. So the universe is like tying them up. You see this? How their wrists are tied? They're like being put in their place. Oh, there goes that card. 9 of Pentacles. They're also being slowed down. So they're just like, they're definitely being put in like a timeout, like a stagnating energy. things for them are being slowed down. Relationships are being blocked. Opportunities are being blocked. What they were taking from others is being taken from them. This is similar energy to pile 3, but pile 3 felt very deceptive. This feels very like grabby, like, I don't know. It could be like the fake friend kind of thing where they like smile on your face, but they're really just trying to like learn you so they can like mimic you and steal from you or that kind of thing. Or this, if this is a relationship, they just, I feel like this is someone on the outside of your relationship that tried to interfere, and instead of like being happy for you, they decided they were just going to take your life. Basically, it's feeling very gross. Oh, have you guys ever seen that old movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle? It's like that. That's a crazy movie. It's like obsessive instead of like, I don't know. That story is like has more to the backstory, but she basically becomes the nanny, and then she gets obsessive and like wants to be the mom and like wants to take over the family. It's like creepy. But I'm getting kind of that vibes. Like it's very like someone wanted to be you, or just couldn't stand for you to be who you were and be happy, so they had to interfere in some way. Okay. It's just feeling honestly pretty icky. This energy is like giving me a little bit of anxiety. It's just like, it's grossing me out. It's also reminding me of someone, so it's grossing me out. Let's get to the oracles and see like what you need to hear to get past this. Okay, speak up. So if you're still in this situation and you need to speak up on it, speak up. Say what you need to say and let your words be heard and felt. So if this is like a friend and they did you wrong, I think you need to like tell them how they hurt you and express that to them. If this is someone interfering with your family, I think you need to defend yourself, speak up, tell them to F off, whatever. You and your loved ones are protected. So if you were worried about your relationship, if you were worried about this child, if you were worried about your career, if you're worried about anything that they've tried to take from you or maybe have, this is going to be returned to you. Like, you and your destiny, you and your blessings are protected. I feel like you just have good energy and the universe is going to bless that. So yeah, I feel like whatever they tried to do isn't going to happen. And if they temporarily block something, it's just going to come back to you. So don't worry about that. Work your magic. If you are into divination, protect yourself. Maybe do a protection, spell or something, or whatever you're into. Pray. Wear your protection crystals. Do what you need to do to keep your energy high so you feel protected. Speak only loving words to yourself about yourself. Choose to see the truth in all situations, but speak with love and kindness. So I feel like this is just reminding you to be a little gentle with yourself. You might have been frustrated for even dealing with this. And then also, I feel like this is also kind of reminding yourself to like be above it and be the bigger person. You might have the urge to like chew this person out, cuss this person out, or confront this person. And I feel like you could do that. I feel like you could say those things. I feel like it would be satisfying, but at the end of the day, you're going to feel better if you just take the high road, and it's also going to make them look worse. So it's like, hold back from just like chewing them out or ripping their head off maybe. And I feel like if you handle this with class and dignity, it's actually going to hurt them more in the end, and they're going to realize what they did. I think, like, I don't know if they'll actually regret it because they sound like a terrible person, but they're definitely going to be cut off of whatever scheme this is. It's not going to go through, so they're going to be disappointed in the end, and totally blocked. And I see like whatever they threw at you is coming back, so I don't know if I clarified that. Like, you're going to get back what was taken, and they're going to get double the karma for trying to take it. So, and then whatever they would have had that they just had the patience to wait for, is they're not going to have any longer. So don't worry about this person. Don't focus your energy on them. I feel like it was very draining for you. Focus on yourself. Focus on loving yourself, and just know that you're protected. You don't need to check on them. You don't need to worry about them. Just block them. Work your magic. Like, speak up and work your magic. Maybe work on your throat chakra if this situation really blocked it and you felt like you didn't have a voice in some way. I would definitely work on clearing your chakras. I'm not an expert on that, but Reiki's awesome. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You can look those up on Google. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought. And if you subscribe and comment down below, it automatically enters you in my monthly giveaways. I do like short free readings. They're about 15-20 minutes on Zoom. Those are always fun. And then, yeah, if you want to book with me, if you want to book a longer personal reading or whatever, if you want to book Reiki, you can check out my website. You can come follow me on Instagram if you're into it. I check my DMs. I have a lot of good conversations with people in there. I'm not always available, but I'll read it eventually. I'm Sagittarius, you know, like I'll get around to it. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what pick a card topics you want to see next. Let me know what videos you want to see next. I won't tell you. I have some things in the works, but you'll see. You'll see. I don't like speaking on things till they're out. So anyway, yeah, thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you for being here. I will check you later.